Cool. Morning, everybody. Morning, guys. Let's start promptly. We got a full agenda today. Thanks so much for yesterday. I think everything went pretty smoothly. I'm going to go through a little bit of housekeeping, but I was just wondering, did anybody hear the crying baby this morning? Huh? Did anybody put up their hands if they heard a crying, or something that sounded like a crying baby? Does anybody know what that was? Huh? Hornbills, yeah. So trumpeter hornbills. So in this big fig tree, which I think is sort of starting to go into fruit now, if you hear a very sort of weird noise early in the morning, they look like two. There we go. Bruce got it. So yeah, it might have been Bruce, but um, anyway, they're really cool big birds with like sort of like an African toucan in a way. Not as colorful, but they've got a really cool big beak and they're fruit eaters, etc. But yeah, the agenda for today, we've obviously got talks from 9 until 3:30, and then we've got the poster evening in the Oyster Bar at 6:30. And then I've also just put a few pictures of the current status of the fishing competition. So there are fish, guys. If you haven't caught anything, you just got to keep trying harder, keep that effort up. But yeah, here's some of the catches. We got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different species have been landed so far. So that's quite nice in terms of diversity. So keep up the effort. And then, yeah, so I'm going to move to the next slide. Yeah, sorry. So sorry, there's no sound, but I'm just sort of playing some of you guys on social media, on Instagram, you would have got some of these videos of day 1 and day 2, which was, I think, enjoyed by all. You might spot yourself. We'll let that play through. Cool. Yeah, so those are just some of the clips that have been coming out. Every day we're gonna have, there will be sort of a longer one at the end of the conference that you guys are more than welcome to share and we'll distribute. But every day we sort of got little clips and highlights that have been posted on the socials. But for those not on the social media, during the welcome session now, they'll be shown to everybody else. Can I please ask the team that won the quiz last night to stand up, please? So I don't feel like they got the recognition last night. Everybody was eating, etc. So please stand up, the winning team. Can you please give them a round of applause? Cool. And I hope everybody, enjoyed the quiz last night. I know some of the questions were quite tough. But the goal of the quiz last night wasn't so much about, sort of the questions and the competition. It was more about just sort of taking everybody out of their comfort zones and being around people that they might not have met if you sort of stay within your own groups. So it's quite nice just to mix and mingle and figure out who somebody else is. If there was one person, for example, from Spain at your table, there's a very good chance that you're probably going to meet everybody else that Spanish person knows who's at the conference. So that's sort of the idea, is sort of just to extend our social networks as much as possible. And that's also half the reason why, other than for connectivity issues, there was some talk yesterday about, whether this conference should be a hybrid conference potentially. but I do feel, and we have had quite a few discussions about this, there really is an important need, us as social human beings, to interact directly with our colleagues and people we meet, to make those relationships, want to work together. You know, generally in the field, it's really important to work with people that you understand, you like to work with, and on the same level in terms of academia, etc. So tonight we've got the poster evening. Tomorrow is the gala dinner. There'll be another housekeeping session tomorrow and inform you about any changes in the program if that happens. And again, on Thursday, we have a nice little wine tasting evening. So we've got a jam-packed schedule. Talks have been going well. Again, I'd like to apologize about the name tags, but they're all here. And if you have a name tag that's got writing on it, or if you don't have a name tag, please just pop to the front and one of our students will help you out and sort you out with a name tag. So yeah, I thoroughly apologize about that, but it seems to have all been sorted. Again, if you have any issues with anything at the conference, regardless of what it is, please come find somebody with a yellow name tag, come chat to us, tell us what the issues are, and we are happy to liaise either with the venue or sort it out amongst ourselves. So please feel free to speak to any of us. And then I wonder if there's anything else. Pardon? Sorry, and then one last thing, and it is up on the website, is about the hosting of the next World Recreational Fisheries Conference, which will be in 2029. So if you are interested in putting a bid together, please come and see the local organizing committee, and we can explain the process to you. We can tell you, we can also give you advice on what we think worked well, what didn't work, how we would change it, change our organizing, etc. Because yeah, it's not an easy beast to tame, but I think we're slowly getting there. So yeah, if you have any queries about that and you'd like to host, please come and see us, and we can either organize a more formal chat, or you can just chat to any of us and ask. But I just want to see what the time is now. We've still got about 10 minutes. Yeah, should we just start? Okay, cool. So I've really been given the opportunity today to introduce everybody to our keynote of the morning.